Thank you for having me this evening. I'll try to be brief. I know it's a long night. But as you can see, Sutter County Library is going to be celebrating 100 years of service in 2017. We began discussing some of the things that we might do in the coming year with the new museum director, Jessica Hogan. We're hoping to have some nice tie-ins and have a big celebration to celebrate 100 years of service for our library. I think it's a great time to just talk about some of the things that have happened in the past, where we are now, and where we're moving ahead in the future. So years ago, the best way to provide library services was to establish branches throughout the county. And today, because of the ease of travel and of course, technology, fewer branches are really needed. The main library in Yuba City is the largest branch. The current location at 750 Forbes Avenue. It opened to the public on July 6, 1971. And the building has served the county well, even though there have been some growing pains. But new visitors still compliment the building on its open plan, and it's nice to still hear compliments on that building. And as you see from the Independent Herald, and that's a little bit hard to see, but they said it was the new functional contemporary design. And kind of does, well, it still has that contemporary design, that's for sure. So each branch has its challenges, but it should be noted that even though they may have somewhat of a humble or a nondescript look to them, the branches are actually some real powerhouses in those communities. Sutter and Live Oak have become really busy pickup points for materials that are delivered from Sacramento, Woodland, Folsom, that come through our Yuba City branch. And the Browns branch in Rio Oso continues to be open during the school year, and it is supported by the Brown School District. Sutter and Live Oak are open all year, and they offer programs such as summer reading and other holiday programs for children. And we've also worked with the city of Live Oak on a few programs and hope to work with them some more. I attended a summer program in the park this past summer with the Live Oak Parks and Rec Department and had a really good time with the kids. These are some recent photos taken at the Barber Branch in Live Oak. I think they were doing some cookie decorating around Christmas. The library offers information, materials in many formats. Our partnership with the Sacramento Public Library dramatically improves what we offer. And through the NorthNet library system, we receive excellent pricing on several online services. We currently have about 110,000 items in our collection, but being connected with Sacramento opens that up to about 2 million items for our local residents. We moved into ebooks. We have 5,000 ebooks available, 2,000 audio ebooks. Just a couple weeks ago, we added e-magazines, and so we have 106 magazines. All of these things are available through our website with your library card. Our most popular database is the Chilton's database, which works basically like the old Chilton's auto repair manuals. And then there's Mango Languages, which is a site you can go on and learn one of any 63, I believe, languages that they offer. Anything from Hebrew to Spanish to Punjabi and even Pirate. Some of the programs that we offer include a lot of them are children's programs, but there are programs for everyone. We have 3 story times every week, and those are geared toward either infant, toddler, or preschool. There's one that's rhythm and motion, kind of to help kids with some of the skills they might need before entering school. And of course, we have the summer reading program, which is always very popular. We have preteen book club. We have other teen programs. The picture on the bottom right shows some kids playing, it's called Speed Stacks. It's kind of noisy, but just a lot of fun for the kids. And there's a book club for adults too, so we try to have something for everyone. Our literacy services program is one I know you're all familiar with, and that is a program that has been offering classes for over 20 years in the library. And in that time, thousands of students have been helped in many different areas, in citizenship, adult basic education, English as a second language, and family literacy. It's a very vibrant program, and we see many, many students every day. Some things looking toward the future. Well, our high-speed fiber is almost here. It's, I thought by today it would be ready, but we're looking, yeah, if you go way back, maybe 6 years, but we're looking at in a couple weeks we will be ready. Everything's in place. It's basically a switch that needs to be thrown. We're just making sure that everything's in place, and also that because we are tied in with the Sacramento system, that our library cards are authenticated so that they recognize our customers. Some of the things that we hope to do with our high-speed fiber is just we'd like to do some workshops with kids doing coding, online service demonstrations of some of the services that we do offer on our website. We would like to continue doing gaming with teens, doing tournaments for them. And of course, the whole thing is going to improve our customer service. We will no longer have people waiting for their page to load, or even their email sometimes isn't open because there just isn't enough bandwidth. Something else in the future, actually we've been working a little bit already with a group called the Aspen Institute. The Aspen Institute is supported by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and they published a report called Rising to the Challenge, Re-envisioning Public Libraries. And after its release, the Aspen Institute was looking for libraries to pilot an action guide. And so our library, Sutter County Library, was one of 2 California libraries chosen to participate out of 20 in the nation. And we're really glad to be able to help the Aspen Institute in kind of helping them formulate a really good guide for other libraries to use. And in speaking with an Aspen fellow yesterday, I was told that our library is also under consideration to receive Aspen support for to help with local public dialogue. So they'd like to come to Sutter County. They were very impressed with our library and the diversity of our county, and they would really like to work with us. So we're excited about that as well. I can't leave without saying something about the Friends of the Sutter County Library. They're an incredible group of people. They have donated just a tremendous amount of hours and effort and, of course, funds to the library, and have really stepped up efforts in the last few years. They support our summer reading program, so they're the ones who pay for the entertainers who come on our Thursday night programs in the summer. They pay the whole cost for that. They pay for crafts and for things that we might need for our program. They pay for the books for our book clubs. They donate to our literacy services. They pay for our children's holiday parties, whether it's food or crafts or having an entertainer. And they pay half of our magazine subscriptions every year. And that actually isn't the whole list of everything that the Friends do. They're an incredible group of people. If you know a friend of the Sutter County Library, you should thank them. If you don't know one, maybe you should just join. Any questions?
Are there any questions at all? None?
Through the chair. You know, as my time as a board member, there's a considerable amount of grants that get written by the library, and that is done because of the hard work of James Ochsner and his predecessor. And it's unbelievable the numbers of how many people visit that library throughout the year. And I believe our public information officer, Chuck Smith, ran those numbers one time. And pretty impressive of how many people utilize, our library system. So that's kudos to you, James, for all your hard work, and obviously the work of the people that are at that site and different other sites in this community. So thank you so much.
right.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for your time.
Through the chair, just one comment. I too want to commend you on the good work at the library. I know I've had the opportunity to visit you a couple of times. Look forward to doing that some more. That's basically town center for the second district, and to echo Supervisor Whitaker's comments, you do a great job, especially with the numbers of people that go through there. So we're going to look to hearing your wish list at 1.2 on supporting the traffic, and I know there's some things with the parking lot and some other improvements that we could look to the future. But it's great to take one step at a time and see the high-speed internet after 6 years coming in. So
Yes.
great job. Let's do it.
Of course.
Thank you.
What's the grace period on overdue library books? What is it?
I think we better talk later about that.
Thanks.
You
Appreciate
might as
it.
well buy the book.
I'll buy it. I'll just buy it.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thanks, James.